Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Scooby blinked, so I know he's not frozen now.
There we go. That's good. At least his internet caught back up.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, we were wondering earlier if you were on dial-up.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting here. You've got mail.
Honestly, I wish I had that as like a notification sound.
You want to hear the sad thing? I still have an active AOL email address.
So do a lot of people, unfortunately.
My the wife of Doom, hers is so old she doesn't have numbers in her ID.
Well, she also picked a very unique thing.
Yeah, fair, but still.
That's like if somebody's name is like Tyler Wabble 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 Wap. Yeah, they're probably not going to have a number. Yeah, Wabble 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 Wabble.
Tyler Hamburglar noises. Hi, everybody. It's BigPapaGrump. Welcome to the Board Doom podcast. I'm here with Lil Rhea Jr. and Scooby, and I got a question. Why are the Backlash or the WrestleMania matches better at Backlash than they are at WrestleMania? Every single one of those matches was better at Backlash than at WrestleMania. Hot take, I know. I'm not saying that every single one of those matches were like good per se, but they were all better than their, well, at least to me, they were better than the WrestleMania counterparts.
I'm not sure about the Seth Cody one, to be honest. I don't think the Seth Cody one was better at Backlash than it was at Mania.
I think it was. I think the unknown factor and the shock, even though it wasn't much of a surprise, you know, of Cody being there and all that. I think this one, they almost wrestled an AEW style match or almost like a New Japan style match. No, not really, but like it wasn't a WWE style match in this one. So, I thought it was
not quite a New Japan style, but I know what you mean.
No. There weren't as many kicks, and Kota Ibushi wasn't getting fired in the middle of it. But other than that,
yo, for real, poor Kota, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we can discuss that, but there's nothing else to say about it.
No,
but
I mean, Edge AJ was those two. Cody Seth and Edge AJ were kind of similar in goodness. Like they were the same for both. Shut up. They were the same at both pay-per-views. Like I think. I mean, they both Edge AJ can stop whenever it wants now with stupid finishes.
Well, yeah.
Made me turn off Backlash.
Dude, for real. Me too for at least 20 minutes.
Nope, I fully turned it off and didn't go back.
I went back, but I did turn it off for a minute.
I didn't need to go back. I knew the finish to the 6-man tag. Roman wins. Drew can't beat Roman. All you need to know.
I don't know. I thought Randy was going to pin one of the Usos so that they can stake a claim to the unification match. That's still not going to happen, even though they're going to have one, but they're not.
Or Drew pins an Uso, or anybody to further anything. But no, Roman wins because Vince had a huge erection. Like, I don't get it. It's stupid. I'm surprised that Charlotte did. I'm surprised that match wasn't 5 minutes long and Rousey immediately quit. Just the way that Vince books shit. Like, I don't anymore, man.
I did like the Ronda Charlotte match better the second time.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. I was just kind of like, I don't really know if I mean, not that like those matches for Seth and AJ were bad. It was just I still don't know if they're 100% better than their prequel.
I'll give you the Seth not Seth. I'll give you the AJ Edge match. It might have been better at WrestleMania, but I thought that the Seth Cody match was better this time around. Hi, Popo. Bye, Popo. I was gonna try to scoop him up as he went by, but he outsmarted me by being a foot away from me. So, but yeah, I thought that the 6-man tag was better at this time around than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, me too.
And with the news coming out that Roman's gonna have renegotiated for a lighter schedule, and it isn't gonna be like he's gonna be on TV just as much, but he won't be doing the house show rounds. I think they're really gonna have to lean on this Usos RK Bro feud for their Saturday and Sunday shows for a little while.
Yeah. And their dark matches.
Yeah. But
Because
what else was I thought the Corbin match was stupid fun.
Yeah, I mean I'm glad obvious, unfortunately. But I mean those types of feuds always are.
I just figure I was gonna pick Corbin until the end of days is proven to be protected again. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, he didn't hit it. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say Madcap avoided it, but
in fact, I'm not 100% he hit Tiger's favorite move.
No, he did.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I was
Pat McAfee even was like, "Oh, deep six," like something. I was like, all right.
Okay, I do remember hearing that because I was editing a non Board of Doom video at that point, and so I was kind of in and out trying to sift through 7 hours of live streams. All right, yeah. What did anything else happen at that show? I can't even remember now because I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I mean, I thought that one was obvious. Yeah, that one was an obvious outcome because let me just hit him in the face with something while the ref's back is turned. So Bobby's protected it and Omos gets a win.
Finally.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
matters, I guess.
If you're building
so the first time he wrestled anybody that mattered, he got his ass kicked.
I mean, he beat AJ.
Yeah, and AJ doesn't matter. You have been proven, that has been proven time and time again.
AJ always matters.
Yeah, he does, except he's like Finn Balor. He ain't ever gonna fucking win.
Well, at this stage of his career, he's there to put people over.
He doesn't need to put Edge over. What?
I mean,
Edge needs to put him over. I'm sorry.
If you need AJ to put the faction over,
I guess then cool. Have him lose 6-man. Stop having him lose single.
But then he's 0-3 against Edge, and that's how it's going to be. I don't think this goes through SummerSlam just so AJ can get a win.
I mean, it might. They might do a 6-man with Finn and Liv.
Nah. AJ's going to be feuding with Dolph or something.
Oh shit! Who loses that one? Can you have both people lose?
Yeah. Just constant double countouts.
Dude, I'd be so pissed.
It'll be like the string of matches AJ and Nakamura had after Mania 34, where they just couldn't have a decisive finish.
And everything just revolves around no one wearing a cup.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't that part of it? Didn't AJ have a cup one time? That's why he won?
Yes.
Yeah. He finally learned.
Yeah,
it only took 3 matches and a whole bunch of weekly segments where somebody was getting nut shotted. But
God, dude, it was
so
bad.
all right, moving away from Backlash. So Danhausen can't wrestle.
I could have told you that one.
Yeah.
First of all, if you actually watch, no, Danhausen can wrestle.
Oh no, yeah.
But I understand that the angle was just to set up Hookhausen, and
we don't need at all.
Oh no, I'm fine with Hookhausen. I think they're probably good. They're both good enough, and they're both over enough that could be like one of those odd couple, not really comedy teams, but kind
So
of
it's a WWE tag team.
like a lighthearted. Well, I mean, they've been doing odd couple tag teams for back when there were like 6 W's in the federation, but the like Bruno Sammartino was a rookie and they were still doing like oddball, but but I think that could be entertaining, especially like if it could get the Gun Club on TV a little bit more because there's already a quote unquote feud there. Who knows? We could see, Hookhausen versus the Young Bucks at Revolution next year.
Sure.
but no, you can see, because they're both going to be on the mid card for a while, so why not just? Where did everybody go?
What are you, everybody? I'm right the fuck here.
He froze and crashed.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was so sick of talking about Hookhausen.
Yeah. By the way, Adam Cole versus which one? The bald one? That was it, Dax?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good match. That's all I got.
All right.
No, that was a fun match. You didn't watch it. Shut up. But he's just eating. He's like, if we're gonna talk about AEW, I'm gonna eat my dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
Darby Allin doesn't like to just sit on chairs anymore, apparently.
That was wild.
okay. Here is a text exchange in our group chat about that. Hold on. I gotta get past the sorry, I was watching a more rigged sport and then they were talking about hockey. Let's see. What I gotta find where's the there it is. Okay. Watch the spot where he just wanted to sit down and took the quickest route. They set up so many chairs he couldn't resist. Man does sleep in a coffin.
He does.
Followed by Dude's a menace, Sting Hardy to an extreme.
Dude, really is though.
So yeah, I mean that kind of summed it up. I didn't actually watch the match.
No, I just saw the spot.
When it was over, I rewound it to watch kind of to go through it because I was like, oh, Jeff Hardy, Darby Allin, hockey's on.
Dude,
That's what I did.
For me, at least, that is every Darby Allin match. I could not care less.
Hold on, I gotta mess with that. I'm just waiting for Scooby to show up going, Mamamoo, I would like to bargain.
Yeah, just genuinely couldn't. I don't like Darby Allin.
I don't dislike Darby Allin, but he's not my favorite guy. I honestly don't think he's actually one of the 4 pillars.
Mm-mm.
I think the other 3 pillars are fine, but the 4th pillar is going to be Wardlow soon. Or Hook.
It's what, Guevara?
It's Sammy, Darby, MJF, and Jungle Boy.
Why? What does that even mean? What the hell's the 4 pillars?
Essentially the 4 pillars of the company. These are the 4 that they are building the future on.
Well, okay, building the future on, because I was like, Omega, Page, what the fuck?
No, this is like when all of those guys are gone, like that's who's going to be carrying the company.
Okay, and I know Britt Baker is like the 5th pillar.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to be sexist.
They don't have a woman wrestler, so
they don't have. Yeah, no. They'll make them a pillar and just not put them on TV.
Okay, I would count Hangman Page because he's only 30 years old. I had to double check that. He's at least there for like 15 more years.
Well, same with Punk. Punk's going to be there for another 15 years.
He does not need to be.
Sting will be there for another 15 years.
Sting will probably be there. And he'll still be taking stupid ass
under the AEW ring.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's not a pillar. He's the foundation. They're gonna end up burying. They're just gonna build on top of him. So
you're gonna randomly see Jaguars people trip over him.
He's like Jimmy Hoffa in Giant Stadium. I don't care what they say. He's there.
Jamie Hayter still sucks. That's another thing that happened.
Yeah, don't get me started on the fact that like you get like she just never goes over. It's like she is this like badass that's like got Britt Baker's back and refuses to do the DMD thing because she's such a badass and she's like and everything.
I think she is.
Can't even like I don't even think she's won tag matches. Like when she comes down to the ring and they put their record there, they just don't bother. It's like Jamie Hayter has wrestled before.
Jamie Hayter in the company.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter
also,
on payroll.
I
HR
did-
needs to see you.
I
She's
did
the
like
female Kurt Hawk.
What's that?
She's the female Kurt Hawkins. You
Yeah.
gotta have somebody with a losing streak.
So,
I did like the John Tavares
but
jersey.
you're not gonna put Jamie Hayter on, or you're gonna let her take all these losses. You've got a perfectly good bunny over there.
You have a perfectly good Reba or whatever too.
I don't think she's cleared to wrestle
Oh.
yet. So
Then that's perfect to have her lose.
yeah,
Punk wearing the Tavares jersey was cool.
yeah. And then MJF wearing the MJF jersey was even cooler.
That was funny. Yeah. Too bad the Islanders suck.
Yeah, you know how much it costs to get a personalized jersey like that?
Dude, they're more expensive than the real ones.
Yeah.
They're like they're like $50 more for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why. Because
You know, that personalized Flyers jersey I had cost more than my Hextall jersey.
yeah.
Anyways, so what's left of that personalized Flyers jersey? But anyway, so yeah, I mean that's it. That's all that's happened in wrestling. Period. Oh yeah, that's right. Kota Ibushi got himself fired.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is everybody's like, "Oh, he's going to AEW." No, he's not. Forbidden
Pretty sure
Door.
he's going to the psych ward.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, he did. See, the big thing with that is, he broke kayfabe, which you absolutely do not do in Japan.
Yeah.
And he even apologized and then broke kayfabe again on Twitter. Like a
Which
fan
is-
called him out for it. He's like, "I'm sorry I broke your illusion, but
I'm gonna do it again.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Dope. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that your kayfabe? I'm gonna kill it."
We'll kill it. Oh man, that's funny.
Friends.
'Cause this NXT was all women's matches, right?
Yeah.
Like every single one. Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned on Wrestle Talk that they did the one thing
The
Like-
AEW can't.
that AEW doesn't do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, 'cause
every
you had Cora Jade became besties with Natalia.
Yeah.
see
Uh,
that was supposed to be that was supposed to essentially be the Bret Hart Stone Cold finish.
Yes, I get what it didn't work.
quite do it.
No, it just got, and I think this again. We credit WrestleTalk a lot, but I think what's his face, Randy Andy Datson or whatever said, yeah, it just kind of looked like Natalia said, "Thank you for not fucking up spots." Like it's pretty much how that worked. I was like, yeah, that is pretty much how that looked too.
Yeah, basically it looked to me as it was happening. The Cora Jade just like, it wasn't that she passed out, it was that she just became delirious from the pain. Like that's kind of what I was saying. She like, it was like that. She was like, "Oh no, I'm not tapping. Ding, 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 I'm up." It was like that was like, is that
Yeah.
your alarm, Cora?
Dude, hey, it might work.
Yeah.
Seth wakes me up every morning.
Actually, Iskall 85 wakes me up every morning. So
No, I just hear a loud person scream, "Burn it down." I wake up.
I'm already awake.
I think you need to change it to Seth Slap.
I tried.
That was the first thought.
I did. I tried. It was Becky's for a while, and then I hated that. I started sleeping through it. I was like, "Oh no." I don't think I'll ever truly be able to sleep through. Burn it down.
No, you can't. That's
I mean,
hilarious.
that is exactly the point of an alarm.
Right, which is good. I'm glad I found one finally.
You know, man, you know how many alarms I went through over the years, like from once I got a smartphone that I could set an alarm with like a ringtone or something. I slept through everything until I got to the one that I use now. And then I just hear that freaking annoying song and Iskall repeatedly saying stuff. By the way, for anybody who's not sure, Iskall is a Minecraft YouTuber. Anyways, and then just he's going like, huh, I'm up, please stop making noise. So
Pretty much. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. There was just a bunch of women's matches.
okay, so every time I watch a YouTube video, not every time, but at least multiple times a day, I'll get this ad before the video where it's like, hey guys, have you ever seen a game and you're like, oh no, that game's not real? Well, I found
yeah.
the game. And I'm like, no, you didn't, because no one's ever wondered that. No one, like we see an ad. No, I'm pretty sure I know Raid Shadow Legends is real. Ollie told me so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, I finally found the game. No, shut up. I'm finally skipping this video.
Yeah, those are always skippable, luckily.
Yeah, I know, but I still gotta listen to the first 6 seconds. Like, hey guys, you ever tried to find that game? I found the game. Skip.
You tired of it?
And then I'm doing it while I'm driving, and I miss, and it does, and I missed the skip thing. It just pauses the ad, and I'm like, okay. So, top 5 non-Roman Reigns WWE superstars. Go. I've never started a topic that way.
Jey Uso, just Jey.
Yeah, because Jimmy's an 84.
Yeah, because Jimmy sucks. And that's it. We don't need anybody else.
Yeah. As long as the bloodline's represented.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, if you just want them, it's Cody, Seth, AJ, Randy, and, you know, the other guy. Drew. There we go. Holy shit.
Drew.
Go ahead.
I totally forgot his name. Oh, that's not good for my case on that one. Yeah, that other dude.
The one with the kilt and the sword.
And then if you're going the other side, it would probably be, and I hate to say this, but Charlotte. I mean, Becky's still up there. Bianca, Alexa Bliss, and Bayley.
I mean, I don't think you can include Bayley.
Okay, Sasha Banks. Then, if you're
sorry, I wanted the surprise Pikachu face.
The disrespect to Banks.
Well, I mean, if you're going right now, you can't because she hasn't been on TV in a while. So, you know.
But her Twitter kayfabe and like even her character live on Twitter has been really good.
Yeah. But I mean, we can kind of we'll narrow it down to the last year from like WrestleMania to WrestleMania.
Then I cannot include Cody Rhodes.
No, I mean, just for the current conversation, you know, because I mean, we could go all time, but you know, that's silly.
No, it's the way that it was presented was current top 5 wrestlers besides Roman Reigns. So
yeah.
I mean, all right, well, let's get the obvious one that most people should agree with. And I would say you have to bring, because WWE is like big enough that you could do 5 women, 5 men. I would 100% start Seth.
Yeah.
He's always in the top feud. Fuck Meltzer scale, but he's never had less than a 4-star match.
I mean, I wouldn't go quite that far, but yeah, he puts on he's consistently good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then if you're looking at just pure, he's always on your screen, you know, he gets pops, he does his job. You got to throw KO up there too. At least this last year. Regardless of, he hasn't held anything, I don't think, but he's always on there.
I thought for sure him and Seth were going to win the tag title at one point.
Dude, I'm actually upset they did. But I mean, yeah.
I think Sammy's done a phenomenal job since he came back. I mean, I don't know if he's been back exactly a year yet, or has he?
No,
But-
he's been back over a year.
Has it? Okay.
Because he
But
was at
he's
Mania last year. He came back
He
after,
was at 37?
I think, Money in the Bank 2020.
Right, yeah, because who did he wrestle at 37?
KO.
Was it, what did they, oh, yeah, okay.
Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that now.
I wish I didn't. I wish I just remembered the ending when Logan Paul got stunnered.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair.
that's
But I think Bobby Lashley, heavy consideration on that one.
Yeah, you can. I wouldn't have him as top 5, but he could be argued.
He's a top guy, but honestly, I don't know how I feel about Lashley without MVP right now. I feel like that's what made him.
This is
currently a
exactly
top
what
guy.
MVP wants you to think.
Yeah, so you're falling into the trap there, buddy. Next thing you know, you're gonna have an Omos t-shirt.
No,
Technically.
no. Omos's last 2 matches against Lashley went on longer than they should have.
Find out what his birthday is, and we'll get him one. Obviously, I wasn't gonna separate the gentlemen from the ladies, but
Well, if you don't, then you have it's Seth. For me, it would be Seth KO. Then I mean, I wouldn't throw Bobby in there at all. Then, if that was the case, then I would honestly probably do Randy just because of his stuff with Riddle. So I would kind of pair those two together.
I was gonna say you kind of have to put them
I
together.
would say RK Bro as an act would be in there, and then if that's the case, then it's just Charlotte and Becky are the other two.
Well, I don't even know if because Becky's been back for most of the last year, so
She came back at the
I think
last
Becky and Bianca are interchangeable in that scenario. She's over,
yeah, but
and again, she's another one that doesn't put in a poor performance.
this is true. Although
You
she
know,
also has wrestled Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bailey. Like she's been lucky. She hasn't really had to and she didn't have to start wrestling like Natalia or Tamina.
She hasn't fallen down the card.
Yeah, she just kind of came in at the top, which is good and kind of solidifies your point with her because she's been at the top the whole time. But that reaction for winning the Elimination Chamber was not good.
I think they were just mad at how predictable it was, and with Alexa coming back,
Yeah.
that was the mistake they made. Is that you now pitted the returning Alexa Bliss against Bianca Belair, and returning Alexa Bliss is going to win because returning Alexa Bliss.
Right.
Mhm.
And you want to talk, and I know she's been away, and when she was around, it was a dumb gimmick. I thought the Lily stuff was stupid. Without Bray around, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
But
Yep.
when she's like around, she's top 5, 100%.
Easily.
But this is based on last year. You can't because her stuff was just dumb. Like
I don't
And
get
she
it.
was-
Is
and
she,
she's
is she
talented.
still crazy right now, or what? Is it like a
no,
middle?
so her thing is, at least I think, as long as the doll's around, she's normal. That
And
was the
then
whole point with the therapy session,
and then when Shayna shows up to
right?
take revenge on Lily,
Really? Then we get Crazy Bliss.
and then we finally get Shayna on TV. So it's like, but okay, if we're separating, I would say, Drew, Seth, RK Bro. I mean the Usos, because they're still the Usos.
Right? Yeah. I mean, yes. Seth.
And,
Seth
I mean,
Hill,
I think Sammy's done a great job. Is when you get to that last spot, there are so many people that you could consider because KO's done a really good job. First of all, KO coming out dressed as his brother. That was
Oh my
funny.
god, I loved it.
And
I loved it
Owens.
so much.
He looked. I saw that. And I was like, hey, look, it's Fred Durst. Sammy KO done a really good job. Would not put him in my top 5, but I still can't believe just how over Rick Boogs got. Just saying.
That's true.
Big E before he got hurt.
Yeah.
You would have to say the New Day as a whole, though. I think.
Well, they weren't together for a lot of it.
But the problem with that is they're so much more over together.
Yeah, but
And
I
if
think
we're gonna say, if you're going based on the last year and any of the, I think Woods was more over than Big E because everybody was hoping he would do something with the King's Wood thing. Like he got cheered to a King of the Ring championship. Up, down, down won him a King of the Ring tournament. Like that's ridiculous.
yeah. And normally Vince punishes guys for getting themselves over.
It's over.
Wow.
Poor Matt Cardona.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if going with the ladies, sorry, every time I say that, it's like there was a Dimitri Martin skit where he mentioned that every like you can make things sound infinitely more creepy just by adding the word ladies to the end of it.
I fucking love that skit.
Yeah, where he's just like, hey, could you show me where the bathroom is? Ladies. That kind of thing. Just so you just add that at the end and everything sounds creepy. But anyways, Charlotte, you have to, because she's one of the ones that's carried the division. You can shake your head, but just the facts are on my side. Even though it's an opinion, but it becomes fact when it's Charlotte, unfortunately. I am tired of Charlotte. I'm glad she's taking a break. We need to get her away. But at the same time, she was the measuring stick. Like she's one of the best on the mic out of that entire division.
Yeah.
All
right.
Obviously solid in the ring, and she was probably the best heel in the company for the better part of last year.
I think we're just talking about last year, then I guess you would have Bianca's in there, 100%.
Yeah, I would go Charlotte, Bianca, Becky.
What about Becky?
I don't know about Becky either. Now that I think about it,
well, because she came back and kind of, I give her a lot of credit for. No one wanted to boo her. No one wanted to boo Becky because we still are like we're still thinking of the man.
Yeah.
And she flipped that script. I don't want to say slowly, but she didn't come out and just been like, oh, hey, it's me. Your sports team sucks and you're all losers. She did do a "You People" promo, but it made sense. So I think she did a really good job of turning the crowd again, a crowd that did not want to boo her. She won them over to boo her.
She made them pissed off.
Yeah. So, which is when she turns face, it's going to be that much better. Do we put Sasha in the top 5 over the last year?
That's a difficult one.
WrestleMania 36, because put over Bianca Belair. What did she do after that?
She took some time off.
Right. And then now she's like fucking Naomi.
She was supposed to come back at SummerSlam. We got Becky.
Yeah, she did break the internet. She's right with the Sailor Moon thing.
The Sailor Moon Rumble gear.
Yeah, because fair. I don't think you could Dana Brooke. She's probably was the longest reigning non-Roman champion in the entire company for a while. But when she loses points for marrying her, edgy. So, but yeah, Asuka was gone because Asuka would be on that list most of the time, but she had been gone for a while. Alexa would be on that list for a lot of the time. but again, she was absent for a good chunk of the last year.
Hold on, we're forgetting a big important.
Well, I mean,
Randy Rhoads.
I've got. Hold on, let me clue in on one because there is. Is there any way I can specifically highlight Lil Rhea? Because we have not mentioned her person, but I don't think that's who you're talking about. But go ahead.
No, I was talking about Mandy Rhodes.
Well, yeah, but we're not counting NXT
Wait, what? Why?
because no one counts NXT. Did you? Their top, their current heavyweight title feud is discount Bray Wyatt versus Braun Breaker.
I mean, overall, you're not wrong, but you still can't deny Mandy is the most over person in NXT. It's just she is the person carrying NXT right now. It's
Yeah, that's fair.
sorry, Braun, nothing against you, but it's
No, that is.
you could put Mandy in that position on Raw or SmackDown, and she might not necessarily be carrying the brand, but it would still
work.
yes, it would be very impactful still.
Actually, I think there's another one that is not going to get on the list based on in-ring stuff, although it's not bad, but just based on being probably the second best heel in the company at times. Sonya Deville.
Oh, she's on my list. At the very least, the past year has been entertaining as hell. It's just
It's hard to make authority figure work.
yeah.
Adam Pearce doesn't.
I think she did though,
No, and that's that. Yeah, that's part of
which
it.
is.
I think
Well-
what really worked with them is they were foils to each other. You know, Sonya would help out the heels a little bit and look out for herself, whereas Adam Pearce is a little more neutral.
Right.
So kind of like evened out.
I would also say honorable mention, and this is kind of the same category that because why Rhea doesn't make the list is just lack of, and it's not anything that's Rhea's fault. It's more that they didn't really give her a lot to do over the last year. If we're going the year before, Rhea probably makes the list. But
Right.
and
Man, we're doing
God,
that.
the-
And Bailey,
the-
Asuka, they are all
Yeah.
there too.
the crowd and the internet tried so hard, so much of the last year to get Liv Morgan over.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan is probably, I would say, the most over female in the company based on not necessarily, I mean, she gets great crowd reactions, but when you're there live, you know she's about to lose.
Mhm.
So, but if you look at the
Well, see, hold on. That's actually weird because she only loses title shots. She does win. Well, besides last week, but you had to have Rhea just kick her the shit out of her. But Rhea or Liv does win. Like, honestly, she got the pin on Deville the week before.
I think. See, I was hoping so much that she was going to win the Elimination Chamber,
Hmm.
even though I knew she wasn't. But we all knew Bianca was winning that.
Liv
But,
gets Money in the Bank this year and cashes in. That's how she gets her first championship. She has to. There's nobody else unless Rhea gets it.
I don't think Vince sees her that way. I think
I don't know how.
she's a mid card because here's the problem.
Well,
and
see, we're gonna do this.
Is
again.
that you've got this group that's Rhea, Liv.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Talent.
Okay, you've got Rhea and Liv, and
Wait, okay,
and
what
then
group is this?
you've got, and then above them, and there's
Okay.
others, but above them you've got your Charlotte,
Oh, okay.
Ronda,
Well,
Sasha, Naomi,
Bianca.
Becky, Bianca, and that's so. As long as they're in the way, I mean, if you're
Well,
Vince, are you
okay.
going to have
Hold on.
Liv go over Becky? Are you going to have Liv go over Ronda? Are you going to have Liv
Yeah,
go
but
over Bianca?
Here's the thing, though. Carmella went over Charlotte.
That was like 3 years ago.
Well,
And-
right, but it's still
The women's division was way different then, because she and James Ellsworth won 2 Money in the Bank matches in 3 days or whatever it was.
James Ellsworth is the first ever women's Money in the Bank winner.
But but I
Honestly,
think,
who else could though?
by the
Right,
way,
he had to.
in that group that I was talking about, you've also got Zelina Vega,
Yeah.
Shayna, Natalia.
Shayna, and Natty. See, Natty's a little different because Natty's kind of got that like journeyman or journeywoman status,
Right.
where it's like, you've been around forever,
Right.
so we need you to put over talent.
Listen, Ryan Fitzpatrick almost won Jesse one fantasy football game last year.
No, he didn't. He got
No, did he get like 1
point.
point? That's right, my
He
bad.
got a decimal point because he had one play.
I was thinking of Tiger the year before, my bad.
He had one play, and then
But
he.
that's a proof of journey women and men working.
It's. I think we're all forgetting the best stuff. Ezekiel.
I was gonna say there is.
See, that's
What's the criteria? then? 'Cause
that's
he's
the
only
funny
around-
thing is that Elias was so just organically over.
Mhm.
Ezekiel is the opposite of over.
Does he go away heat?
No, because you know how they say that the opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. That's kind of what you've got with Ezekiel.
Mhm.
Is that the crowd just does not give a shit at all.
Kevin Owens is trying though.
Yeah, he came out dressed as Fred Durst. Like that's too extreme right there. Like, have you heard Daddy Issues? So I felt it was.
I look at that one as a weird one where it's like, I think the crowd wants him to succeed, but they don't want Ezekiel. They want Elias.
Yeah,
And that's the big issue, is nobody wants to see Ezekiel, and he's doing the best he can with what he was given, and I'm entertained by it, but I also think he needs to go back to Elias.
I honestly, I have a feeling that that's gonna end up being part of the point. Like, there's got to be no, never mind. It's Vince. There's no plan.
I was gonna say, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry. I've been watching too much AEW with their long-term storytelling. Curse them.
Even that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah. A year from now, we're going to find out that the Ibushi thing was a work.
Yeah, that was. He's showing up.
John Moxley was actually a plant. So.
He's showing up at Forbidden Door, and he's
Yeah.
representing free agent.
By the way, was anybody else like absolutely sports entertained by that segment where the Liverpool lads of fighting came out and to face off with the Jericho Wanking Society or whatever it is?
Wait, the what? The
I don't know,
Jericho Ranking Society?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm not getting anybody's names right, but that was a cool segment. I just want to throw that out there, but that's not what we're talking about now. That was earlier in the show, and I forgot to mention it. But yeah, so okay, if we're just to kind of summarize, so do we agree on Seth?
Yes.
We agree on Tamina.
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
We all Naomi.
No.
No.
Okay,
That's where we draw the line.
I just wanted to see him. So okay, so no, we agree on Seth.
Yeah.
We agree on RK Bro.
Yes.
Yes. 100% yes.
Did we agree on anyone else?
I think Kevin Owens.
KO.
Yeah, I mean KO definitely. If we're going right this minute, you got to throw Cody on there. You know,
Yeah.
If it had been 2 years ago, I might have pushed for the Miz because he was doing some good stuff, but it's a lot of rinse and repeat right now.
I mean, Austin Theory.
If the past two pay-per-views didn't happen, I would say AJ, but
No, I would leave AJ. Like I love AJ, I love Finn, but I know their place, and it's certainly not in the top 5 right now.
yeah.
Could be.
Like it's as far away from the top 5. Like they're not quite Reggie and Akira Tozawa status, but
Of course. Gotta have the 24/7 top. Oh, hold on. We have at least 4 in the top 4. We have Reggie, Tamina, Dana Brooke, and Akira Tozawa.
See,
We don't need
I think Dana Brooks stuff has been like really overlooked because it's part of the 24/7 stuff. But I mean, I think in that role, she's done well. She's not in the top 5, even if we separate. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to crap all over Dana. Like I am the first person to absolutely shit on Dana Brooke, and it's not always her fault. But for a while there was because like she just could not wrestle. But she's gotten better. She's really gotten the hang of stuff, and over the years, and I think it's starting to shine through. They're giving her. This is their way of giving her a chance. They're not going to put her in the title picture because she's not seen that way. But they're giving her something to do. I mean, an important title picture. I don't mean 24/7 title. But you know, if what's his name from the pre-show panel that won it?
Oh,
Pete Rosenberg?
Yeah, Pete Rosenthal. You know, if it's a title this guy's won, then it really is not valid.
Oh
So.
no, it's Gronk won it. I mean, come on. No, it's the Marshmallow won it. It's just, it's there. I mean, like, good for Dana Brooke. She gets TV time. She gets money. Like, good for her. Like, great. I just don't care. I don't care about the 24/7 title unless I see R-Truth.
Yeah, fair. I mean, that is really the only purpose of the 24/7 title is just to get R-Truth on TV.
Probably.
Speaking of which, we haven't seen R-Truth in a while, I don't think. Not since the wedding.
Well, he was trying to serve divorce papers the other day.
Oh, was he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Akira Tozawa kept running because he saw Reggie get served, and Akira Tozawa just ran off because he knew what was coming. That was see, it's stupid, but it is kind of entertaining. I gotta give it that. So, what were you trying to say there, Junior?
What?
I don't know. You look like you were trying to say something.
No.
And I was actually letting Jesse talk for once.
I do have.
But anyways.
Sorry.
No, go.
Oh, by all means, you're up. I don't miss these moments.
This is just like a random pop-up thought, but if we're talking like strictly entertainment value, it made me think of when Jesse brought up Pat McAfee. Not gonna lie, I love him in the ring on his promos. He's one of the best for entertainment value in my opinion.
I mean, if we're going to, oops, it's trying to. If we're going, first of all, I will never say anything negative about. Well, I mean, I don't want to say negative, but I'm like, it's Pat McAfee, but like he is a commentating treasure,
dude. Yeah.
Like, remember how much we loved Corey Graves when he was on NXT?
Right.
Yeah. No. Corey Graves was like the best thing on NXT.
Okay, but right? He changed his character.
Well, no, but I'm saying no. Remember how we used to like be like, oh my god, it's like Corey Graves like the best thing. Corey Graves and Tom Phillips are the best thing on NXT.
I feel like they only work well together.
Yeah, and then if you combine that, just sheer entertainment value and listening to somebody, and then jack it up to like 11 and pump it full of steroids, and you get Pat McAfee.
And
like
he's
Mauro Ranallo, but makes sense.
My God, dude, could you imagine? Hold on, dude.
Mauro in the ring?
No, Mauro and McAfee as your commentary.
You like Shinsuke comes out and McAfee's up on the desk, and you just hear Mauro say like, "That son of a bitch is dancing in front of me again." God damn it, Ciampa, you son of a bitch. Fuck him.
Dude, speaking of Ciampa, he needs to just fuck off and stop beating up Ali.
Also, why is he just Ciampa now?
Oh, because he
Because
lost
no
his
one
first
gets-
name.
Yeah.
Mustafa had to legally earn his name back. Ciampa, nobody gives a shit about Tommaso. It's like Theory. Dude, I think Corey Graves got threatened to get fired because he actually called him Austin Theory the one time. Because if you hear it's like instant, he's like, Austin Theory, I mean Theory, sorry, Theory.
And like,
It's like, you mother.
I
Vince
get
is- yeah,
everybody
Vince
calls
is in
him
his
Theory
ear.
anyway, but it's like,
Well, also, he's getting rid of everybody's indie name, and he was Tommaso Ciampa on the indies. So if he's just Ciampa, so why isn't Roderick Strong? Did they change his name, or is he just like Roderick or Strong? I don't know.
No, he's still Roderick Strong because he's been around forever
right, but I mean,
and didn't come up to the main roster.
Same thing with Riddle. Matt Riddle.
yeah, it was
Riddle.
Matt Riddle. Now it's just Riddle.
Yep.
that was because he got sued, right? Or he got me too.
I don't.
It was
I'm
like
sure-
No, because he was still Matt Riddle for a while. They dropped the Matt right before they started RK Bro.
Speaking of which, I want Velveteen Dream back, please. Because he wants to be back. And
Fair
honestly, at this point, I don't see why he wouldn't. Won his thing.
It's part of it is public
Wow.
opinion.
Tommaso is his real first name.
Yes,
It is not Ciampa though.
yeah, but WWE can't own Tommaso.
Is his real name Tommaso Psycho Killer?
No.
It's Tommaso Ricochet Killer or Ali Killer.
I was
Sorry,
gonna say, whoa!
I mix them up sometimes.
Is that racist? Is
You
that
guys-
I don't know, but
I don't know.
it's not intended to be. But it's
I was
they're
gonna say, they're really different. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't. No, see. So what happened was
Hold on.
Jesse can't stop thinking about that spot with Ricochet and Ali, and he's convinced they fused during it. When he gets that backstabber
Okay.
on the top rope.
Okay, here's how you can
hold a mid card title.
here's how you can tell them apart. Well, yeah, one of them's actually held a mid-card title. But
You leave out.
one of them had a 5-star match with Will Ospreay,
Mhm.
and the other one was
It's
trapped
Ricochet.
in a control room pretending to be the guy that was hacking SmackDown.
Hey, he gave
Maybe
us
it was Ricochet.
treasures like T-Bar and Mace. You
Yeah.
leave him alone.
One of them had is a former North American champion. The other one was stuck in a tag team with Mansoor.
And then lost to Mansoor in Saudi, and I could have.
One of them has lost to Mansoor. The other one has not.
Yet.
Oh, is he really?
Give it time. It's Vince. Man,
Hey, it's my statement's accurate as of the time of this recording.
Dude, he
next
should have
Saudi
went
pay
over
per view.
Mansoor,
Mansoor
bro.
versus Ricochet. IC title. Mansoor wins.
Is it the U.S.? Wait, does he have the?
No, IC
Ricochet has IC, Theory has US.
That's right. That's right. See, they changed the IC title, and I completely forget what it looks like half the time.
I like the
I
white
think
strap
Cody
better.
Rhodes should win that one and make it the white belt again.
That'd be nice. But
But he's gonna win the WWE one and make it the Eagle belt.
they just need to change the men's belt or the women's belt.
Or both.
All right, since we've completely abandoned the topic that we had,
Oh,
hold on. Which fine. All right, what is the best belt in wrestling? Period. Ever.
ever? Even
Ever.
if it's not in circulation?
Yes.
Hardcore title. I don't fight me.
I'll put it back together and go with the winged eagle.
Yeah. Any variation with the eagle on it.
No, the spinny US belt.
No, the spinny WWE belt.
No, see the spinny US belt was better.
Yeah, because the
Edge
spinny
WWE
the
belt.
spinny US belt is like a trainer Pokemon card.
Yes.
Like it's just so rare, it's worth more. I only know about those because of Logan Paul, so
I don't understand.
I've never played Pokemon. I played Pokemon Go one day. I played Pokemon Go one day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess, dude, I really, really liked the White IC title.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, even the black version of the same belt,
right?
Oh yeah. It's
the original version of that belt, which I believe that was like Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels ladder match era.
yeah.
Yeah, that was well. Actually, I think it goes back further than that, but that's the one that always, whenever I think of that one.
I think Warrior used to like have different colored ones when he had the IC belt.
Yeah, there was a yellow one. I think it was just like
green.
I mean,
I like Rainbow NXT.
the Fiend Universal belt was pretty cool.
That was
I
pretty
mean,
cool,
okay.
but that's not like I
Yeah.
wouldn't put that like top.
I do like the Universal title is red better than blue, though.
See, I disagree on that one. I actually liked. Maybe it's because I was tired of seeing it, but I liked
Yeah.
when they changed it to blue,
Um,
and I don't want to see them change it back to red.
you
I
know,
want to buy it and have a new title.
unpopular opinion, but the bronze tag titles were pretty cool.
I like the bronze ones better than just the silver with the red or the silver with the blue.
it just
I
looks
like
like
the tag
somebody duct taped a giant quarter to some leather. That's basically what it looks like to me.
It went from a penny to a quarter.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we never actually did come to a actual like consensus on the top 5, but who cares?
We had the
So-
4, like.
Oh, we have 4 of them. So,
I mean, Drew.
yeah.
I mean, sure, Drew would be the 5th.
Drew. Yeah, we'll throw Drew on there. All right. So that's it. So we got Junior, Lil Rhea, and you got Scooby. I'm Big Papa Grump, and catch you next time.
Top percenter out.